Hello and good morning, or good night? Honestly, I don't know how to tell the difference here on Indefinite Island. But yes, my name is AnimationEpic Show, and I'm here to bring you all an exit interview with the next eliminated contestant. It's the one, the only...
I am absolutely not doing my first official interview with anyone other than Fan! Scram, jeebweezer!
Test tube! Well, Tubert, Fan chose to head off the island, so we'll just have to inject some excitement some other way. And I have just the idea. Hit it, bestie!
That's right, I'm the real Testy Bestie, because I've got some excitement ready to fire! This video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends! This game is if you crossed a blockbuster movie with a real AAA game, and then squeezed it into a mobile game, like a lemon. You just squeeze it. Pretty sweet! Speaking of sweet, love is truly in the air. So here are my personal top 3 favorite St. Valentine's themed heroes. Number 3, Juliana. Not only am I digging the red and white color scheme, she also carries a long sword and dagger. Number 2, Talia. She's got a red and white color scheme as well, but a very sympathetic backstory to boot. She lost her horse. And number 1, Cupidus. Cupidus is a legendary attack-type warrior wielding the spirit of affinity. And new players can enjoy a special Valentine's Day themed adventure with the new Raid Love quest. All you need to get involved is to download Raid Shadow Legends from the links below, copy your in-game player ID, and then head to raidlovequest.plarium.com and play one of the Valentine's themed mini-games for a chance to win some fantastic in-game and real-life prizes. And if you haven't started playing Raid yet, click my link in the description or scan my QR code right here on the screen, and you'll get unique bonuses worth $30, including free Epic Champion Shinoru and other useful stuff. Hooey! Okay, that's all for now. Now back to the interview!
Got a word from my producer. We're receiving a very important note via Chopper. Says here that Fan has given his written approval for you to go on without him, so long as he gets to do a deep dive upon your return home.
Alright, I'm good to go.
Whew, alright, first question. So, do you plan on staying here for another chance to return to the game when the chance arises, or will you head back and meet up with Fan?
Golly, wouldn't it be funny if I said I don't know?
Not exactly haha funny, but it helps that you said it in a funny way.
I've attempted to mathematically determine the ideal option, but subjectively, I don't want to give up. Yet, it's been rough when everyone else here's pretty close. And I kinda miss being with my people.
I get that. It's hard to find someone you can really trust, and clearly you didn't with Cabby. Do you think you could have taken a different approach there?
Well, anytime I play out the scenarios in my head, the best I can see myself doing is delaying the blow-up. I mean, it's obvious that Cabby played a very calculated, manipulative game, honestly. Everyone was just a chess piece on her little board. I dealt with a lot of that last season too, so I really wanted to come in and play with good people who genuinely care about others. And I've learned the difference that can make. From Fan, Lightbulb, I mean, even Paintbrush cared enough to not write my name down.
Love that. So, who would you have preferred to have rejoined over Cabby?
It might sound silly, but I think Life Ring would have been a great morale boost to have around. A real go-getter. Otherwise, I would have loved to also study Clover's luck abilities just a bit longer if she came back. Imagine harnessing all that cosmic energy for the betterment of object kind!
If anyone can unlock secrets of the universe, I'm sure it's you. Speaking of which, what did Fan whisper to you during his elimination? I gotta know.
Well, being that he and I constructed our replica of Bo, but our creation was totally in the dark about it, Fan whispered to me,
Wait, actually, just one quick thing. You have to tell her. You have to tell her.
You have to tell her. I promise, I will. When the time is right. And honestly, I was scared to. I took way too long, which caused really hurt feelings just because I figured the truth, it would be painful, but, I mean, it was. But it's better to let someone know their truth as soon as possible so they can grow and so you can grow. Absolutely lesson learned.
Wow, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fall into anything too serious.
No, you're good. It's just, it's a part of my story now, and I think it's an important part.
We can jump into something more fun. I love your stretchy leg robotic enhancements you were able to add. Any other additions you have in mind for when you next reunite?
Gee, sometimes I stay up all night thinking of ways to make life-improving alterations, if they wanted. Manual heating and cooling, X-ray vision, maybe a rice cooker or something, I don't know. But what gets me the most excited is the idea of turning those little side triangles into wings. I mean, it'd be really cool if the two of us could go flying one day.
That's beautiful. But for now, Bot's left with Nickel and Balloon. Are you worried about that at all?
Do Nickel and Balloon have a history of untrustworthiness? I mean, sure. Are they the two left from the biggest catastrophe of a team this show's ever seen? Absolutely. And they're probably the reason for it. However, do I think that the cleverest, most kick-butt robot in the world can balance that out and lead the Alliance back to victory? You better believe it.
If they're anything like their creator, I'm sure they'll be the brains of the operation. How about you? Were you born this smart, or did you just read a lot of books?
Well, I often have trouble recalling when I think back, but it's definitely something I've always had a natural inclination towards. And I do enjoy reading, primarily research reports, but nowadays I'm handed some fanfiction as well, and both are equally enriching in my opinion.
Doubt it. I'd love to jump back to when you planned your last vote. What would you have done if Cabby still had the immunity cookie?
Silver. I knew if we targeted him, it'd be a vote that everyone could get behind, which I believe is essential when first assembling an alliance. I was thinking that could have changed the ending that day, but I guess not if Paintbrush felt at home with their original thinker team, plus Cabby, so I don't think it would have really made a difference.
It always comes back to her, huh? If you hadn't met Cabby during the competition, do you think you would have been friends? Just a thought.
A good thought. I do think the competition brought out the worst in both of us. She's pretty cold, in a way that I think I once was, so maybe she could change too. That said, I definitely have my doubts. I really don't see her making any friends in this, including myself, honestly, if she continues to see everyone as just a list of bullet points. It's not genuine, in the game or otherwise. And I feel sorry for her, and I wish her luck, really I do, but it's not up to me to take care of her.
But you did seem to like taking care of everyone else, protecting them from her.
Believe me, I didn't expect to have parental instincts, but they sure kicked in hard.
How do you feel that you and Fan aren't around to take care of Bot anymore?
You kidding me? Like, our Bot needs to be cared for. No one has the game more under lock, and I'm excited to see that victory firsthand. Yeah, I guess that answers your earlier question.
Which one?
About whether or not I'll stay here. 'Cause sure, I want to win. Sure, I want to see Fan, but more than anything, I want to be here to support the most special and unique contestant this game's ever seen. So, I'm staying.
Woo, that's amazing, inspiring. No better place to wrap up than here. Thank you, Testu, for the fabulous interview, and good luck going without Sunshine for the foreseeable future. And an extra special thank you to the Inanimate audience for listening in. I've been Animation Object Show with IPR, signing off.